Well, hello, everybody. Good evening and a very happy Thursday to you. Oh, it's Thursday, which means it's pre Friday, which means it's Stompy Mech Day. Ah, 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 ah. Glad to have you guys here with me. Of course, Stompy Mech Night does mean that we get ourselves some MechWarrior Online. Still have some events to finish up. Got a little while left, but only playing one day a week, I don't catch up so quickly on it. So we got Phase 1 of the Trick or Treat event left. I'm a little over halfway through. Phase 2, I'm a little over halfway through. So, I'll be working on those tonight, and of course, just stomping mechs around, and we'll have ourselves some good old story time. DRT by James Long. See, that one. DRT. Did you know what DRT stands for? We found out, I want to say on our last stream. DRT stands for Dead Right There. Who knew? Well, we know now. But anyway, glad to have you guys here with me tonight. And let's dive right in for some Stompitude. Stompitude. That's the word for it, right? Stompitude? Stomptastic? Maybe it's Stomptastic. Oh, and if we're going to have Conquest, why not have it on a tiny, itty-bitty little map where it doesn't matter? "'Cause it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to shop with a guy named Apu. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. If you are here, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?" Hello, neighbor. Do 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 do. Ba da da do 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 da da do da 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 do 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 da do. Override engaged. Da 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 do 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 do. Heading out to Sigma, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Here we are in Sigma, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Under control. The enemy has captured Epsilon. We have taken Sigma.
We have taken Sigma. Wow, we got somebody to Theta already, huh? That was quick. Again, not going to make nearly as much of a difference for caps for us on this map as some of the others that we play on.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
A good start. Keep holding the resource.
That guy's not long for this world.
Target spotted.
Kappa has fallen.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target
Never makes
spotted.
any sense to me how it is that I can't spot those.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Resource point Epsilon is ours.
New target acquired.
They are a quarter of the
Target
way
spotted.
there. Do not let them push ahead.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Resource point Sigma is now
UAV
controlled by the
activated.
enemy.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at
Thanks.
0%.
I don't know where people are hitting me from.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
We have taken Sigma.
Target spotted.
Critical.
Halfway there.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
He was on Gamma.
KMDT.
I know
They
that
had
player, he's normally in a
two.
light, likes to play up high and snipe.
We've captured Gamma.
Yeah, he's in an Arctic cheetah somewhere.
Kappa is under control.
If I had to guess, I'd say he's up top.
I'm up here. I'm looking. I ain't seeing him.
Right on. I'll try to get up there too.
Of course, his up top could be very, very up top on top of one of the towers, too.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, he is. I
He
just
hasn't
saw
been
the smoke.
shooting.
Yeah. He smoke near the top.
Target
He just
acquired.
took down.
Spotted.
We
Affirmative.
collected 75% of the resources.
He's
Keep
lagged.
holding on.
Fuel at
Nice job.
25%.
Well done.
Target destroyed.
Excellent work, warriors.
Well played,
Victory is
everybody.
ours.
Oh yeah, there's no reason why your protagonist can't start out as a as a teenager and then grow as the book, goes along as well. I've seen that in quite a few of them. In fact, the book I'm reading right now, Gifted, they started out younger, and I want to say they're 18. They were 18 a little bit later in the book, and now it was 8 years after that. So, they're up to 26 now. Certainly can start out young and grow older. Hey, Tuna. How are ya? Yes, some things never change, like American apple pie actually originating in England. Me being a professional lurker, and Sir Arminius and the Arctic Wolf. But yeah, wildly acceptable for your people to grow and start out young and get older as they go through. I mean, you can think of some really big examples of that. If you've ever read The Wheel of Time, Rand, Perrin, Matt all started out younger and definitely grew up a bit as the series progressed through, 15 freaking books? Just got the Shadowhawk pack. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course got to play D&D. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to answer questions about D&D. I'm Pathfinder. Reading, writing, arithmetic. MechWarrior Online. Cajun Tuna. Tuna. And of course, everybody, we will have some reading again tonight. DRT by James Long will be starting in about 10 minutes. So very likely right after this match, we'll get started into there. Nikushimi, how are you? I mean, Discworld, I read a couple of them, and I didn't get into it really well when I read Discworld. I started on Wheel of Time when they were like 4 or 5 books in. And then they'd put out a new book, I'd read the series and read the new book. They'd put out a new book, I'd read the series and then read the new book. I feel like I read that series so many times. And then as I got older in my old age, I started listening to it on audiobook, because that way I could do other things. Well, the Wheel of Time played in the background, which Kate Redding and Michael Kramer are the narrators for that series, and they're just fantastic narrators.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged. All right, you let me know which one I should start with, and I'll try it.
Overridden, overroaded.
Overridden.
I knew it was one of those.
Not that I don't have a whole mess of books I need to read at the moment, but hey, it's all good.
Can we have a light drop a UAV at the saddle, or somebody that has a UAV, just to warn us if they come through there?
Fuel at 25%.
Looks like they've got 3 or 4 mechs headed out to the island.
Thank you. I'll try and take care of them.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, at least a Nova and an Assault stayed out there. The Sigma turned in towards the circle.
Yeah, I saw them out there. Trying to play with them some more.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
So, Nikushimi, which Discworld book should I start with? Mort? Okay.
New target acquired.
Build was lugged.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Can't do much to those guys.
New target acquired.
Rincewind? Okay.
Target spotted.
Oh, start of that would be Color Magic.
Target
Bit of a
spotted.
rough read.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
assistance.
acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
That guy lost the Aletha, I think. Unless the Lanner actually managed to get it.
New target acquired.
I'm guessing he lost it somewhere.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
We're up. Not by a lot, but we are up.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
That Blight is almost dead.
UAV activated. New target acquired. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New New target acquired.
Right, so they got a direwolf and a blight left. Or a
I'm out of ammo. Okay.
wolfhound.
UAV activated. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Just the direwolf left.
Yeah, try and throw him out.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Ammo at 25%. Target
Got him.
destroyed.
Good match, all.
Taken the target. We are victorious in battle.
All right. I can give that a shot. 2 killing blows, 7 kill assists, 682 done, 33 taken, 1 team damage, arrows up. All right, let me go and throw that into my browser really quick. So that way I do not forget it. And I'll check out Mort. But now, we have our own reading to do. Hello, everybody. As we start into 25 of DRT. Courcheval System, Novicat Occupation Zone, 28 July 3057. Rose followed immediately after the 2 hovercrafts, which he now recognized as Savannah Masters, down an unseen side trail. Moving in silence behind him was the rest of the Blackthorn line, each warrior mourning the loss of Batticus O'Shea in his own way. Rose went through the standard piloting functions by reflex, giving them no more thought than he gave his feet when walking down the street. The other members of the Blackthorns would spot trouble long before the Massacari's scanners picked it up. Night was falling and the hovercrafts finally began using aviator lights to see the way. The standard headlights of each vehicle had been darkened to mere slits, allowing the pilot to see the terrain before him without giving away his position to reconnaissance aircraft. The mech simply switched to low-light scanners, which made the ground jump out in vivid green detail. The system worked well when moving slowly over nearly any terrain, but it failed miserably when used at any type of speed. As many of the Blackthorns already knew, low light destroyed depth perception. It was fully dark when the 2 hovercraft stopped before an undercut in the hillside. To Rose, it looked as if a giant machine had gouged out a portion of the hill and carried it away. He was to learn later that that was exactly what had happened. As he watched, a man stepped out from the underbrush and moved toward the vehicles. Rose could see him exchange signs with the lead hovercraft pilot, then stepped back. As the hovercrafts moved forward, Rose followed. Nearing the undercut, he saw that it was actually a large entranceway cut into the side of the hill. The hill itself would completely obscure the doorway from the air, and even on the ground, someone could easily miss the entrance because of the concealment provided by the surrounding foliage. First one, then the other hovercraft disappeared from view. Rose went in next, crouching low as he walked the Massacari through the entryway and down a sloped tunnel. "100 mech steps later, the tunnel leveled out and elbowed to the right, opening into a large cavern. The lights of the cavern cast a faint glow, making low light unnecessary, so Rose switched back to standard vision. He rounded the corner and stopped in awe of what he saw. The cavern was twice as tall as the Massacari, and nearly as large as the Blackthorn's compound warehouse back on Walcott. Halogen lights had been placed near the rooftop, illuminating the entire chamber, which contained several vehicles and a host of people scurrying around them. There were no mechs in the cavern, but Rose saw a harasser missile platform, a brace of Scorpion light tanks, and a single Hertzer assault gun. There were other vehicles here as well, but Rose couldn't determine their parentage, let alone their purpose, because they seemed to have been patched together from so many different parts. Except for one or two civilian vehicles, the rest were all obviously war machines. Hey, Battletech. How are you? Good evening. I'm doing well, thank you. Busy as all get out with voiceover work. I'm writing a book right now, working a day job, streaming 3 nights a week. Who can just do one thing at a time? Override engaged. If you're going to do it, you might as well do everything all at once. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's one of the joys of ADHD. I have a hard time focusing on any one thing at any given time, for extended periods of time, but I can do lots of things. I've got 2 books that I've produced and are up on Audible. I'm writing a psychological thriller. A social platform for streamers, huh? Very nice. What's the name of what? I threw a lot at you there.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
So the 2 books that I have that I've narrated, one is AI Made Easy, and it's a little primer book on AI.
Multiple size, make echo 4.
And the second one is a book about Alcatraz.
Target spotted.
That's where those are coming from. And it's Alcatraz and a whole bunch of crap after the name.
I got a single generator underneath.
Don't worry about him.
He's dead.
We sound like we got some people with a range on our
New
team.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Look, got another generator underneath. Go 5.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
No, the name will actually be under narrated by Tim Maloney. You can actually find, if you go to my website, Tim Maloney Voiceover, or I'm sorry, MaloneyVoiceover.com. I don't know why I added the Tim there. MaloneyVoiceover.com. You will actually probably see some
Generator
pictures
still,
of them.
Delta 5, low.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, or search, I'll say, yeah, or if you search in
Echo 5 side.
Audible for Tim Maloney, you'll find him.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
They were fun to do. I've auditioned for a whole bunch of books, but, well, thank you. Voiceover is wonderful. I love doing it, but there are so many good voiceover artists out there. I mean, just so many. Let's see if I take...
Seismic Echo 5, Echo 4 up top.
UAV activated. New target acquired.
So there's a guy hiding right up here. I mean, honestly, with the way that things are nowadays, it's actually relatively easy to get into it. But like I said,
Got
there are
one up high
so
on
many
Fox
people that are doing it. That it can make it a pain to actually find work.
He's moving to
Find
Fox
work
5
doing
side.
it.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Oh, he dropped down. Fox 5 low.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Affirmative.
Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, the only game I have been playing recently is this one. I've been spending so much time working on some of the other things. 2 of my 3 streaming nights have turned into I read books by indie authors. So right now I'm reading a book called Gifted, Gyfted.
Target spotted.
And other than that, it's
Target spotted.
it's just a lot of working on my stuff.
Target spotted.
Trying to spend time with family, doing all that stuff.
Fox 4 low.
So they got those 2 marauders over there, which I can't really target, so they're making it a pain in the butt for me.
Target acquired.
So I'm going to come over and try to join the team and see if I can't...
Target destroyed.
Well, there we go.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
He missed. It has. And honestly, I only play this on Thursdays at this point. Because, like I said, unfortunately, life has gotten so busy with some of the stuff that I just don't find the time to do some of the stuff that I want to do. Huntsman down in the basement.
Yeah, I'm about to be legged though.
Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Okay.
Enemy forces are halfway there.
Target acquired. UAV activated. Left leg critical damage. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Left arm critical damage. Left arm destroyed. Ammo
The enemy
destroyed.
is 75% of the
Weapon
way to
destroyed.
victory. Shut them down.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Left leg destroyed.
Your efforts here have been seriously disappointing.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you again soon, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go do your dev stream. No, there is no way to fit a tag in this thing, unfortunately. I run out of ammo half the time I'm using it. So trying to add a tag in here, just it doesn't work out most of the time damage-wise. And I want to say, yeah, I also would have to change the omnipods on it. And I try not to do that if I can help it, but as it is, I've had to drop armor and stuff like that before in order to fit in as much ammo as I really need on this to make it, do everything I want it to do. It's a ton of fun. Oh, look, we're in a match. As the Savannah Master slid into adjacent stalls, a flagman motioned Rose to follow him. Rose moved down the cavern, creating a sensation as the technicians and pilots all stopped their work to gape and gasp at the huge Omni-Mech. The succeeding Blackthorns were similarly guided, and soon the entire company was berthed in work stalls. Rose began the shutdown process on the Masakari, locking all systems down for exit. Then he set his neurohelmet on the shelf above the command couch and stood up to unlock the exit hatch at the top of the Masakari's head. By the time he climbed down the retractable ladder to the ground below, a small crowd had gathered at the mech's feet. Rose descended silently into their midst. The braver of the technicians held their ground as Rose stared at them. Others shrank away and returned to their duties, until the crowd became less than half the original size. Rose greeted each tech brave or curious enough to remain, but most only mumbled a greeting and continued to inspect the Masakari. Several of the Blackthorns joined him, all obviously bursting with questions that they were holding until their guide rejoined them. As Rose watched her approach, he could tell she was a ranking member of the Courcheval resistance movement, if not the leader. Not only did the others defer to her, but she carried herself with a confidence few of the others could match.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
And here we go.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
We going left, we going right, we going straight.
Negative.
Well, those are our only choices other than backward.
Affirmative.
I vote left. Tired of going right.
That's why I try calling it out at the beginning, because if we call early, then everybody moves together.
Well, we got a good chunk of us already moving left, so.
And of course, I've already been smacked in the torso with a Gauss rifle.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Multiple targets, Echo 3.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
They are very heavy Echo 3.
New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Whoever's in Delta 3, try and find the lab work, destroy him.
Target spotted.
New target
Whatever
acquired.
lambs are coming through are hard and heavy.
Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired. New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
75%.
Nuba.
Target
Target
destroyed.
spotted.
The enemy has started to chip away
New
at us.
target acquired.
Stay frosty.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I got multiple
Target
moving
destroyed.
back into Delta
Target
3, Delta 2.
acquired.
Seismic down low, Echo 3, Fox 3 side.
Level critical. Target destroyed.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Damn, that guy's
Target spotted.
still got a weapon at 25%.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Critical. Target destroyed. Override shut down. Target destroyed.
Whew. I was wondering if I was gonna get the kill before I
Thank you for going.
overheated myself to death. Well played, all. Two killing blows, 6 kill assists, 1 solo, 1 KMDD, 708 done, 138 taken. Arrows up. All right. Let's see. No, Matt Novacat is around. Is he over in 601? He is. We'll see. All right. Back to some more DRT. Her wingman walked alongside her. The two could not have made an odder pair. She was short and walked with almost too much intensity. Her arms swung in wide arcs as she moved, and her hips swayed in counterpoint. Rose knew most men would find her attractive, maybe even beautiful, but he didn't share that opinion. His tastes ran toward taller, leaner women. Her wingman ambled alongside her, easily keeping pace with her short stride by moving with a deceptive shuffle that ate up the distance. He was rail thin, with stooped shoulders and an unruly crop of thick black hair. If she was fire, he was water. His hands were shoved into the pockets of a long coat, a posture that initially made Rose nervous. He hated not being able to see another person's hands. Several other Blackthorns must have had the same reaction, for Rose noticed some members of the company subtly adjusting their stance and dropping their hands toward their weapon belts. The woman walked up to Rose and extended a hand. "Welcome to the underground," she said with a smile. "My name is Shosa Elena Cantrell." Rose took the offered hand and swallowed the small appendage in his own. Despite the difference in the sizes of their hands, her grip was as firm as his. "Captain Jeremiah Rose, commander of the mercenary company, the Blackthorns." Rose surveyed the cavern, obviously impressed. "Quite a place you have here, Shosa. She responded with a lopsided smile. Not mine, actually. I just look after some of the military assets. The actual resistance is headed by one of... She stopped and brought the other side of her face up in a smile. Well, I should probably let them introduce themselves. She turned to one of the technicians at the foot of the Masakari. Can you fix it? The man shrugged. Shirima-san. Round up the others and give me an estimate, she said to the man's back as he examined the damage to the Masakari's shin. The man nodded as he continued his inspection. Cantrell tapped Rose on the sleeve and motioned to a side tunnel. Leave them to their jobs, she said. They're some of the best technicians I've ever seen, despite the primitive equipment. They'll give us an estimate when they've looked the mechs over. Uh-oh, somebody wants to be diddled. And then we will say override engaged.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Do not worry about us. We are the Masakari. Why is our peanut butter just sitting there? He should be the one heading for the circle. But no, it is others who are on their way.
What you running on that MechLore, Zoltar?
I'm running 2 Gauss rifles and 3 large pulse lasers.
Oh, that's my Mech. I waited for it.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
We'll be pushing right side and stuff.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
Target spotted.
acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Haha, they missed.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Fuel at
Target
25%.
spotted.
You don't know the true power of this thing, Blackjack.
One mech behind, I got 9.
Guys, if you're losing trades, do not expose the button pushes.
Target
Fuel
spotted.
at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
One pushing to the low ground in
Pushing
F08.
corner in F7. Contested.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I mean, how were they making those hits? Stealth Raven with PPCs. Hey.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Oh, come on.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, that piranha must have bugged out.
Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
Guys, can you just
acquired.
push the right side? The enemy team is split. They have people on both sides. We can collapse on the right.
Really?
Instead of you just dying, losing trades and dying. Guys, let's push.
He somehow managed to headshot me with the railgun. I kind of call bullshit on that. But you know, what do I know? Let's angry fish it. Rose nodded and followed Cantrell as she cut across the busy cavern floor. The rest of the Blackthorns followed them in a clump, looking more like a sightseeing group on a tour than a group of warriors. Rose would have laughed, but the situation was too unusual. "Excuse me, Chaussat Cantrell," he said as they entered the side tunnel. "But you seem to be accepting us pretty much on faith at this point. If you really are resistance fighters, which means you're against the clans, shouldn't security be a little tighter?" Cantrell continued to smile. "Well," she began, "you're not exactly new to us. We've been requesting assistance for some time now, and..." Once more she paused. "Sorry, but I'd better not tell you that." "In any event," she said, while walking, "we spotted your ship the moment it entered the atmosphere. We figured you were heading to the industrial centers north of here, but when the ship was attacked, you all sorta got chucked out." She laughed at a private joke, but didn't interrupt her train of thought. "We lost you in the drop, but Dusty and I have been scouring the hills for you ever since. Right, Dustin?" she asked of her sidekick. The man simply looked at Rose and nodded. "Dustin doesn't talk much," Cantrell offered as an explanation. "Why were you looking for us?" Bell asked from his position behind Rose. Cantrell cocked her head at the situation. "Well, You're the third company-sized raiding force to hit this planet in the last 2 years. That's not too remarkable. The remarkable part is that you're the first ones to land near our base, and you're the first ones to lose their dropship. Rose stopped and reached for the woman's arm. Kendra winced with sudden understanding. Sorry, you didn't know about the ship, did you? His shocked look told her the truth, but Rose shook his head anyway. Tough break, she said. Sorry you had to get the news so abruptly, but your ship went down a couple of 100 kilometers from here. Since then, it's been crawling with clan technicians. Rose didn't like the sound of that. Neither did not Rose.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override
Commando
engaged.
warriors, capture resources and wipe the surface clean of any enemies. Resource point Epsilon is ours. Gamma is theirs. We have taken Sigma. Kappa has fallen.
UAV activated.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV
Target spotted.
activated.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Yep, I had a feeling that had to have been a charger.
Spotted.
The enemy has resource point data.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Right flank critical damage.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuck that charger, man. Fuck him.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Let them push ahead.
New target acquired.
A good start. Keep holding the resource point, warriors.
Target spotted.
Little bested.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, it's 9-3.
Target spotted.
They are not in good shape for this match.
Target spotted.
Good match, all.
Excellent.
Oh no! The arty strike that will do nothing. 2 killing blows, 3 kill assists, 1 solo, 1 KMDD, 261 done. 158 taken. Arrows up. Alright, alright, alright. Rose didn't like the sound of that, but his brain was still stumbling over the loss of the dropship. Were they really trapped on the planet, as Cantrell suggested? The ramifications of their current situation hit him like a physical blow. Things were even worse than he thought. Cantrell led the Blackthorns into a side room off the passage they had been following. Inside the room were several tables and a series of bunks bolted into the cavern wall. As the ceiling was lower in the tunnels and side chambers, the high-intensity halogen lights had been replaced with standard fluorescent bulbs. Cantrell looked around the room. You can stay here for the time being. The previous users of this room don't need it anymore. She paused for a moment, and Rose knew exactly what she meant. We don't have running water, but there are several underground wells nearby. I'll have one of the techs bring you some buckets and show you to the well. I suspect you'd like to get cleaned up. A couple of things before I leave, though. First, always carry a flashlight when you travel. The power is fairly dependable, but even a short-term blackout can leave you with a case of the screaming mimes if you're caught all alone. Second, always carry your sidearm. I see most of you already take that to heart, but in case you think it's even remotely safe here, think again. Cantrell turned to go, but Rose stopped her with a gentle hand on her arm. Sure, sir. A moment, please. This is all happening rather quickly, and there are a few questions I'd like answered, if you please.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Who moved the lances around?
I have no idea, man. I think it's a glitch, though. I don't think anybody took command.
Oh, Sal. Alright, I forgive you.
No, it wasn't me.
Unforgiven.
Target spotted.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
UAV activated. Target
spotted.
acquired.
Light mech right behind us.
Target spotted.
He threw up a UAV if anybody could knock it down. Thank you.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yep, there's a missile boat over there.
UAV activated. New target acquired.
We got one light heading to C2.
UAV, Delta 4.
New target
Recon
acquired.
Delta 3.
Center torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical damage. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm so sick of the pay-to-win mechs.
Artillery strike online. New target acquired.
They're coming through Delta 3.
Need assistance. Target
Center
spotted.
torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Jason destroyed. Right torso critical damage.
Health of Golf.
Because in my mind, that's exactly what those bull sharks are. They're pay to win. Somebody else can have a different opinion than me, but when you have a weapon system that can only be loaded onto 2 mechs that you had to pay for, that is pay to win in my book. Kentrell looked at her chronometer and glanced at Dustin, who shook his head. "All right," she said, "but make it quick." "First of all, we never heard a thing about an organized resistance to the clans here on Courchevel. Do the Curitas know you're here?" Kentrell snorted and gave Rose a strange look. "I hope so. We communicate with them 3 or 4 times per year. Mostly it's through pirates running the border, but occasionally we'll get word from a military vessel." She shook her head, stopping Rose's next question. "The particulars of any contract like that are on a need-to-know basis, and, well, I'm sure you understand." Rose nodded. "This place seems like a fairly large operation. How have you managed to keep the base a secret?" Kentrell scratched her head and pondered the question for a moment. "Well, I guess you'd have to put some of it down to luck. In truth, we're really not that big. There are only a few hundred of us at the base at any one time. Mostly we're infantry, which means we rarely get involved in direct shooting matches with the clans. We pop up, hit a base, and drift away." "What about all the vehicles? Don't they see action?" asked Hogg. Kentrell shook her head. "Not very much. We use the 2 hovers quite a bit, but that's about all. They're fast and maneuverable, which gives them an edge. The rest of the gear is too old and slow to be of much use. We keep it around, but I suspect it's more for reassurance than because anybody thinks it will do any real damage." "So, you're guerrillas," observed Bell. Kentrell turned to him and nodded. "Close, and we're very selective. We were a little less so about our targets in the early days, and the cats took it out on the populace. Now we only hit military targets. It's more like commando tactics than guerrilla tactics. In truth, we're not even commandos. We're more like a recon force. We provide intelligence reports about the clans and strike an occasional target, but we're not equipped to do much else, if that makes sense." Dun 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 da 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 da.
Weapons online. All systems.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemy.
Do 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 da da do 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 do
Bingo,
do do
get back.
do do.
Probably sniping. So watch for that bullshit.
We held the zone for 25%.
Target acquired.
Alpha in close. Echo 6. Warhammer.
Artillery strike online.
Sorry.
See if I can find myself a good snipey spot. In behind their lines.
2 Warhammers, Echo 6, coming around.
Target spotted.
Shadowhawk,
New target acquired.
Fox 5.
New
Looks like they're
target.
pushing around the corner.
Artillery strike online.
Pain Glove, Bellerin and Tag.
New target acquired.
Fox 5.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Hidden Bravo.
Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Damn fire moths.
Got him wrapping around our left side.
Pain's running, D6. He's pretty much done.
New target acquired.
Ooh, there are assault Cyclops, Echo 6.
Target spotted.
Go for the Cyclops back, Fox 6.
Target spotted.
Destroyed Alpha. That's pushed us back. We can't let them
Target
take control.
destroyed. New
Alright,
target
Cyclops
acquired.
down. Let's go for Firemore, Leg, Fox 7.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
He keeps on coming over to play with me.
Target spotted.
Has he not realized that it may not be a good idea yet?
Another seismic around the corner.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Is down.
Oh good, that must be that fire moth that's dead.
Target spotted.
KMDD, baby.
Target spotted.
They're in Echo 5. We've got one behind us, Juliet.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Missile. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm assaulting Sector 6.
New target acquired.
Crab up the top of Echo 5.
Target spotted.
This is more like it. The sparks are flying.
Acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Gauss ammo at 25%.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Quick kill in the back, Echo.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
King Crab below.
Online. Target destroyed.
You're welcome in advance.
Warriors, you have taken
Well played, everybody.
We are victorious in battle.
Good roll.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 2 killing blows, 6 kill assists, 1 solo, 3 KMDDs, 755 done. Arrows up. Not too shabby. Not the best match I've ever had, but not too damn bad. Not really, thought Rose, but he held his tongue. The resistance movement obviously knew what was going on, which was all that mattered. How did you know we were coming? Kendrell checked her chronometer again. We didn't. We requested a strike on the factories to the north over 6 months ago. The Cats have them almost ready for production, and we thought a surgical strike could set them back maybe a year, or even more. Seemed like a good idea, but the factory was too heavily guarded for us to take on ourselves. Unfortunately, the factory garrison was beefed up with a trinary from the Novacat Cavaliers, a front-line Omni-Mech unit. If you'd landed anywhere near the factories, the Cavaliers would have pounded you into snail snot. She laughed lightly. No offense. None taken, responded Rose automatically. Well, I've got to report in. Somebody will be back to show you around. Your mechs will be repaired as best as we can manage. Control smiled at Rose, a gesture of sincere friendship. After all, we're in this together, right? Rose nodded, but his mind was engaged in trying to figure out the next move. One more thing, said Rhea. Where are we? This is the Silverton and Sons mines. We're currently standing in one of the old crew quarters. Right outside is primary tunnel number 47, which leads to the active mines several levels below. The entire complex is a maze of tunnels and shafts.
Hello, Pete.
I'd have thought this would be one of the first places the cats would look for any resistance operation, remarked Esmeralda. It was, Kentrell smiled, but the tabbies were too efficient. Back then we were too unorganized to have an operation like this. We only moved into the mines 14 months ago. And they haven't been back to check the place out? Asked Bell.
At override, we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
Overbride enraged.
Override engaged.
Roger, I'm just gonna touch the
Charlie
surge.
5.
Yo, what's up, Blake? Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the pipeline.
Thundercats. 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 Oh. Oh, yay. Late start.
Got a DC.
Purchases himself a pay-to-win mech.
That's not good.
Man, this terrain has huge hitboxes.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Delta 4 basement, we got somebody?
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh man.
Careful, good nut.
All advanced gun.
Target spotted. Acquired.
Aim to go if you can.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Thank you.
Target spotted.
Yeah, they're all waiting for us to turn the corner at Delta 5.
Yeah, just back off of it.
Let them come down.
Spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
It's a marathon, not a race.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's also going to start pushing left side Delta 6. Key here is going to be to try to get somebody in the circle.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we're kind of pushed out of the circle right now. I'm
New
gonna go
target
drop in there.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Learn that shadow cat if you can.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, I've landed my ass in Delta 4.
I'll come give you some cover.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. We held the zone for 25%.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. S-bounds. New target acquired.
I didn't actually mean to jump out of bounds there.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Wizard, you
Charlie,
gotta
still
go
pretty fresh.
behind you.
artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
We have the circle.
Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Nice kill.
Incoming missile. New target acquired.
You're welcome in advance.
Target acquired.
I'm not sure what he was trying to do, but
Charlie,
This is more like it. The sparks are flying.
Target spotted.
yeah, just get that last assault
Get
back
out
and
of the
we're
circle
done.
if you can. I know it's a lot of heavies.
Mine.
Nah, he's gonna live.
Target spotted.
Warriors, you have taken the target. We are victorious in battle.
mine. 2 killing blows, 6 kill assists, 1 KMDD, 538 done, 146 taken with the arrows in the upwards direction. Fantastic. Cantrell shook her head. S&S closed down 5 years ago, when the entire complex was declared unstable. I guess the facility sits on some type of geological fault. The planetary government declared the mines unsafe and forced the closure of all operations. When the tabbies checked it out, the place was still abandoned. So, this whole place could collapse at any moment? Asked Bell somewhat nervously. Dustin laughed, the first sound he'd made since meeting the Blackthorns. How long you want to live anyway? He asked through crooked teeth. Bell grinned back, but clearly was not comforted by the response. Cantrell punched Bell in the shoulder and flashed a thumbs up. Bell returned the salute half-heartedly as the pair left the quarters. I think I'm really going to hate this place, said Bell as he looked around the room. Several of the Blackthorns nodded agreement. Rose ignored the comment. We've got to start making some plans, so let's get settled in. We might be here a while. Take Shosa Cantrell's words to heart. In addition, pair up. Nobody leaves this room alone. Got it? He looked at the assembled company to make sure everyone understood the importance of the order. We've got another problem, offered Mayoto from the back of the pack. You're telling me, mumbled Bell with a quick look at the ceiling. I mean the dropship, she continued. If what Shosa Cantrell says is true, the Novacats have access to the computers of the Tracy K. And, asked Rhiannon with a puzzled look, that means they have access to the control codes and mission files, said Rose. Nope, that means they have access to the control codes and mission files, said Rose. Mayoto nodded gravely. It is not impossible that the Novacats could link with the jump ship and return to Walcott aboard the Tracy K. A Trojan horse, said Esmeralda. Oh, that can't be good for anybody.
Reactor online.
You know what I'm saying.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override enraged.
Override engage.
Thanks.
Zachman. Da 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 da. Zachman. 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 I sure am.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
Alpha's probably a charger.
Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Three mechs, Delta 5, right side. Four mechs, Delta 5, Charlie 5.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Golf,
New
rail
target
shark.
acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, they all
New
pushed over
target
here.
acquired.
Yep, they're all over here, coming to the corner. UAV above.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
There's a light behind me.
Stealth focused.
Finally, these mech jocks are giving the fans something to cheer about.
New target acquired.
Take that high ground, only three of them up there right now.
New target acquired.
They're pushing right on the low ground.
Hit golf.
New target acquired.
Or alpha.
There's a light on me.
Left torso alpha.
New
Got
target
a stealth light
acquired.
running around us as well.
Locus is your stealth.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Rail sharks down low still, Charlie 5, on the ramp.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Right torso.
Big push,
critical
down low,
damage.
Charlie 5, big push.
Fuel at 25%. Interdorsal critical damage.
Target
Heat
spotted.
sink destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I took high ground, Delta 5.
New target acquired. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Both vehicle destroyed. Left leg critical damage.
Yeah, I'm so fucking tired of the pay-to-win mechs.
Yeah, those real sharks are unreasonable.
I mean, there's always been mechs that you could pay to get, but weapon systems, that's pay to win. And I fucking hate that the game moved that way.
Agreed.
Bunny Cobra, how are you tonight? Welcome on in. Glad to have you. Doesn't matter if I do damage. It doesn't matter if I do all of that stuff. I don't care if they're on our side or on the other side. Pay-to-win mechs shouldn't exist. And it's one other sign that this, system is dying. Mayoto frowned for a moment, then nodded. If they manage to take over the jump ship, they could travel not only to Walcott, but to the jump ship's next destination. Lothian, said Rhiannon. Mayoto closed her eyes and nodded. This suddenly becomes bigger than us getting stuck on Courchevel, observed Esmeralda. It sounds like we've just given the Novacats the keys to Lothian's front door. As I said, it is not impossible, replied Mayoto. They could also cut off Walcott from its supply lines, said Yuri. The other Blackthorns looked at the young man. He shrugged. Just an observation, he added self-consciously. You're all right, said Rose. We've got a problem that requires immediate attention, but we're not in any condition to do anything about that now. Fall out and get some rest. That's an order. Rhea, you and I will make the announcement to the resistance leaders. Everybody stick close to this room. When we know more, I'll want everybody involved in the planning. One more thing, Captain, said Kitten. I'd like to have a brief service for Batticus and Greta. She looked down and swirled the dirt on the floor with the point of her boot. Nothing fancy, just a few words to remember them. She wiped a tear from the corner of her eye. Of course, said Rose. He checked his chronometer. Service will be 1 hour after Rhea and I return. Rose could almost see the blanket of misery fall over the company at the thought of their losses. It had been the same way when Angus died on Borgies. A small unit like the Blackthorns always felt the loss of a member more acutely than did a bigger, more impersonal unit. It would take time to heal the emotional wounds. Now fall out, he said, knowing it was all that was left to say. You all look like you could use some rest.
Weapons online. All systems.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Clan command. Get to the target and capture it. Move here. Cut down any enemies that get in the way. Here.
Let's just all the ridge, guys. Let it rotate. Overroads.
And we've got a nice pay-to-win mech on our side.
Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Get rid of it. Remove them from the game. Remove railguns altogether.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Move by now, Jared.
Target spotted.
We got a Fire Moth Echo 3 trying to come around behind us.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
That fire moth on the left can't be allowed to get in, you guys.
One shot.
Somebody light needs to watch it.
I've hit him with a couple Gauss shots, so he can't be feeling good.
Target spotted.
Oh, he's not. Stay positive. I'm positive for the most part. I'm positive that I fucking hate the pay-to-win mechs. It's one of the things I've always liked about this game is the fact that pay-to-win didn't exist until very, very recently. And I don't like it. I like a game that anybody can pick up and be competitive once your skill level is
Stop rotating.
Is there.
Airstrike coming in, bull shark, airstrike.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Alpha's coming around for another pass. He's aft.
He's a stick.
New target acquired.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online. New target acquired.
Charlie's breaking up.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Artillery strike online.
People coming from Bravo 4 to Charlie 5.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Nice.
Artillery strike activated.
Good on them right here. The hag, like, over or something.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target acquired.
Spotted. Target spotted.
Stay way up there.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
These MechWarriors are ready to slug it out for mech supremacy.
Mech supremacy.
It's the Nova. I think he's Bravo 4, but or somebody get him.
Nah, Nova
No,
died. I smoked the Nova. He's done.
Roger. There he is. Oh, Charlie 3.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Jeez, what bodega can I go to get a Nova to smoke?
Sorry, I missed that.
I said, what bodega can I go to get a Nova to smoke?
I think you're just asking nicely.
1 killing blow, 5 kill assists, 1 solo, 2 KMDDs, 469 done, 31 team damage. That was probably the RD strike that I dropped, and we killed the guy, and our people moved on in. It happens. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. All right. And now, 26. Courchevel System, Novicat Occupation Zone, 30 July, 3057. Star Colonel Denard walked down the guard-lined hall at a brisk pace. Thrace followed in his wake. As expected, the elementals at the end of the hall snapped to attention as Denard reached for the double doors that stood between them. Throwing the doors wide, he walked into the room with scarcely a halt in his stride. Following behind him, Thrace turned and closed the doors, shutting out the others. Denard walked down the short hall to the suite's main room, pausing in the entrance archway to survey the scene before him. Scattered around the room were several overstuffed chairs and couches, most of them within easy reach of a table holding a computer terminal. To the left and right, Denard could see the closed doors that led to the suite's adjoining bedrooms. Directly across from the doorway was a huge picture window offering a view of the plains beyond the compound. From the room's location 4 stories above the ground, the view was spectacular. Inside were only 3 people. 2 were staring silently at computer terminals, while the third looked out the large window. Denard did not doubt that the men had heard him enter, but none of the room's occupants bothered to look up. Denard smiled. The 3 captives were trying to show that they had retained at least a shred of their dignity, but by allowing themselves to be captured, the trio had forever lost their claim to it in the eyes of Denard and the rest of the Nova Cats. "Captain Danes," Denard said, "at last we meet. I am Star Colonel Denard Devereaux." The Star Colonel crossed the room in several huge strides, barely giving Danes time to turn from the window before extending his hand. The custom of handshaking had no place in clan society, but Denard's advisors had assured him that offering his right hand in greeting would put Danes at ease. They had forgotten to tell Denard that the dropship captain's right hand was encased in a cast and supported by a sling. Denard withdrew his hand and looked out the window. Heads were going to roll after this meeting, but right now he had to recapture the initiative. "A beautiful view, Quiaf?" he finally offered. "Yes," agreed Danes. "It is certainly a beautiful view."
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
I see a lot of our results are going this way, so I would be a fool to go the other way. And so I will be here with my assaults.
Artillery strike.
And I will use my weapons. That almost looked like a mech there, did it not? Almost like a fire moth that was hiding out in the open. But it was not a fire moth.
New target acquired. Target acquired. Base is being captured.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV above I-9.
Can we have a Gauss fire starter?
Target
on
spotted.
base?
Target spotted. Need assistance. Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Miss Links and Golf 10.
Target
What a spotted. What?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
That fire moth is not long for this world.
What are you fucks doing right now?
Oh, there's a guy in Golf 9 here.
Is there a guy in Golf 9?
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I mean, clearly, most of our team chased the squirrel. Oh yeah, I don't do badly at these games anyways. It just annoys me that this game has pay to win to begin with. Because for the longest time, such a thing did not exist within this sphere. But now that is not the case.
Gauss ammo destroyed. Center torso critical damage. ERPPC destroyed. Gauss rifle destroyed. Gauss.
But it is part of the reason why I get the feeling in the long run I will be moving away from this game on my Thursday streams. I don't know when that'll happen. Not today. I gotta at least finish my book first, right? Denard towered over the dropship captain, but if the smaller man noticed, he didn't show it. I trust you find your accommodations suitable, he said. Danes nodded, but did not speak. Behind him, Denard heard the other two crew members stand up and leave the room. Thrace remained on the other side of the room, but well within earshot of their conversation. I must say, said Danes, that I find our treatment something of a mystery. Tell me, are all three prisoners treated so grandly? He indicated the suite with a wave of his good hand. Denard grinned and rubbed his chin. Honestly, no. You and your remaining crew have been singled out for this rather special honor because of your unique status. Danes had assumed as much. He had something the Novacats wanted, and he was being treated with respect while they determined the best way to get it. He had no doubt about what would happen to him and the surviving crew once the cats got what they wanted. Slavery, or worse. Tell me, is MechWarrior Podell recovering? Denard's question caught Danes off guard, as he imagined it was supposed to. The dropship captain nodded and smiled slightly. Your skill in medicine has helped her speedy recovery. She was up for a while earlier this morning. I suspect she will make a full recovery. That is indeed excellent news. A warrior is an asset that should never be taken lightly. Tell me, Stockholm, said Danes. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Your doctors have informed me that you are an important man on this planet. Surely you have more important things to do than talk with a lowly dropship captain. Overbride enraged.
Exactly. Dudes, your voice needs to go on radio. Or a commercial.
I put it on all the other voiceover things. Voiceover artist, audiobook narrator, let's see, live streamer. No, little stuff.
Aw.
But I'm famous in my own mind.
Your mom is famous.
She is, but she charges too much to get used regularly.
Wow, that can be taken so many different ways.
It's only like $5.99 a month. Come on, that's not that expensive.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Depends on what part of the world you live in.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Online.
Got somebody in the tunnel. Got a light in the tunnel. Watch your stuff. Night park. Be careful over there.
New target acquired.
Got multiple in the tunnel.
We should kill them.
Probably.
Let the tunnel push out.
Yay!
Play
Invisible walls.
Okay, receiving D3. Or we're on the other side though.
Definitely should kill them.
Just kill them, dude. Maybe they'll give you some candy.
They pinatas?
Yes. Meat pinatas.
Concerned when we pull back to the tunnels, are they just going to push over Charlie 3 and roll with it?
That's probably just a distraction.
Well, we're just going to stand here and wait.
There's only 2 of them in tunnel.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Make that 3.
I folded down.
Well, there's
looks like 4 or 5.
4 now then.
Don't worry, I traded the shit out of that Fafnir. You won't do that again.
I do love their UAVs, and I do love taking them down.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
What on yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that mother water meant to me. But I learned how to swim, and I learned who I was.
That was nice. You punished him.
He peeked, kind of.
A little about living and a little about love.
Back up.
New target acquired.
They're pushing the left side.
Charlie 3.
Black Knight in the tunnel.
Throw in the dungeon!
Target spotted. Target spotted.
What went down Bravo 4?
New target acquired.
Night part, quit peeking. I'm gonna come over there with you. Don't die.
CTF,
Target spotted. Target spotted. Incoming missile.
We're coming around Charlie 4.
Target spotted. There's 2 in the tunnel.
Lights are Charlie.
Unblocked right now. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Hey, we're putting my fellow guys to Charlie 4.
Target spotted. Tunnel's gonna be coming back your way now. You'll be in your backs in a second.
You're
pushing, pushing.
Night start.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Off goes the weasel.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Golf. Bull shark.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
There goes one Black Knight.
Target spotted.
Bull shark dead.
Oh no, they stole my kill. That was my
There's
kill.
Charlie 2 on the outside of this town.
I was working so hard on him.
Target acquired.
That rifleman is not going to survive.
11-6. Don't be afraid to push him.
Target
Baker
acquired.
2. Now's the time to push.
Target spotted.
You can do it.
No, the doctor said I have to wait till I'm 10 centimeters.
Good job, team.
GG's. GG.
Nice.
I like when there are new pay to win mix on either side that I saw.
A legend in his own mind.
Not even there. To get that no pay to win mix makes me very happy. And it's getting very warm in my office. So let me pull up the reading. Open my window. Nothing is more important than our conversation, thought Tenard. He clasped his hands behind his back and turned toward the room. Perhaps we could make ourselves more comfortable, Quiaf. He indicated a pair of chairs, and Danes chose the one nearest the window. Although that put Denard's back to the hallway and door beyond, he did not think there was anything to worry about with Thrace standing guard. He walked to the remaining chair and sat down opposite Danes. Denard casually studied the dropship captain as Danes struggled to find a comfortable position. From reading the reports of the dropship's crash, Denard knew Danes was in considerable physical and emotional pain. He planned to use that pain to his own advantage, inflicting more if necessary. The crash of the dropship had killed most of the crew. The only survivors were Danes, the navigator, and the cargo master. The bridge had been almost completely destroyed, causing the greatest number of casualties. Danes had apparently been thrown from his command chair into the navigation console. The fall must have broken his arm, but that was not listed in the report Denard had seen. Doubtless there were other injuries as well. As it turned out, the navigation console was the only station that survived the crash. The rest of the bridge was reduced to debris when one of the support beams broke loose and collapsed. The pilot was killed by the falling beam, and the rest of the crew was killed by the collapse of the ceiling. It was a miracle a fire hadn't broken out from the extensive damage to the electronic systems, but the dropship had been spared the subsequent fires so common in high-risk landings. The cargo master must have survived on dumb luck. Oh yes, it is dumb luck. Dumb luck. On over our feast.
Sensors
Here
online.
we go.
Weapons online. All systems.
Overbride enraged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Target acquired.
Fire moth, fire moth. Does whatever a fire moth does. Does it run so really fast? Yes, it does. It's a fire moth. Look out. I hope there's no fire moths.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
I believe that dude just keeps on peeking the same corner over there. And invisible walls.
Got the CT.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Highlander, one touch.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Got multiple targets, Charlie 5.
Critical damage. Online.
Yes, right. We have two fire on the back.
Artillery strike.
Sorry.
Destroyed. Gauss ammo destroyed. Left arm critical damage.
We have two fire on the back, by the way.
Gauss rifle destroyed.
Target spotted.
Up top, above us.
Can't believe I survived over there. It would be nice if they'd called that they were moving a left-hand push.
On Alpha. Charlie 2 now.
Acquired.
On yours.
Nicole.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Let me back up.
Critical damage.
Get that Lermer in Bravo 3.
Warning incoming missile.
Also got the shot bunch.
Danes finally stopped struggling in the chair. He had either found the position he was looking for, or else had abandoned the effort. As Denard continued to watch him, he noticed a lack of color in the captain's face. He wondered if that was natural or an indication of his current physical condition. "You did well to land your ship in one piece," Denard offered. Dane scoffed and looked around the room. He was obviously uncomfortable with the praise. Let's see, what do I want to run with? Let's bring out the Kintaro. "I mean it," continued Denard. "I know of no other captain who could have done better. Considering the damage your ship suffered at the hands of the Novacat Cavaliers, I am amazed it survived." Dane stared at Denard, content to let the giant man lead the conversation. He was sure he knew where the talk was going, but there wasn't much he could do about it. After regaining consciousness aboard the battered bridge of the Tracy K, he had tried to set the self-destruct mechanism, but the extensive damage had prevented the system from operating. With enough time, he could have destroyed the computer core, but he'd barely been able to move immediately following the crash. Danes had been captured by clan elementals less than 5 meters from where he'd awakened. "You understand why I am here, Quiaf?" Denard said at last. "I understand," said Danes. "The correct response is AF, or neg, as appropriate. Do you understand?" Danes glared at Denard, but eventually nodded. "Good. Proper grammar is one of the cornerstones of good communication." Denard's eyes narrowed to slits, giving him a menacing appearance despite his body's relaxed posture. "I would hate to have a misunderstanding destroy a carefully constructed situation." Suddenly the glare was gone and Denard almost smiled, a gesture Danes did not return. "You were not able to destroy your ship. Neither were you able to wipe clean the memory core of your computer. These are simple facts." Denard stopped and steepled his fingers in front of his face, index fingers lightly touching his lips. "Had you been able to, you would have done both of those things. Quiaf?"
Hat streaming and
F.
replacing Tip Mario.
Danes responded in a whisper.
Ooh. Wow. Get drunk. What's up, folks?
Override engaged.
What's up, Arminius?
Hey, Hadfoon, how are you?
See, everybody knows me. I'm kind of shitty, but I'm alive.
I'll say, everybody knowing you, I've never been able to determine whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I used to be in your guys' 602 server.
601? 602 is only when we get promoted.
Oh, whatever. 601, yeah. Long time ago.
A long,
You used to hang
long
out with
time
you guys. You don't
ago.
remember, do you?
I do remember.
Oh, well. That means a lot to me.
You and I have played more than one match together.
It's probably about like 100, maybe 200. Long time ago, in a galaxy far away,
Naboo was under an attack.
Alright, let's stop.
You gotta love some Weird Al.
Yeah, the game's gonna ban me now if I keep singing.
They've got multiple snipers sitting back on their back Delta 5 ridge with ballistics.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Bravo's alarm bane.
Target spotted.
Okay, it looks like he might have finally gotten himself off of the red,
Owned.
off the ridge there.
Trans, you suck.
I don't think they see me on the right here.
It's because they're on the left. Hello.
Ooh woo.
Yeah, I think I'm still invisible. Oh shit. I'm about to go to the high ground though.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm gonna kill Kilo Bullshark.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Kill him
New
dead.
target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Good job, my friend.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
New target
This is a Blood Eagle
acquired.
build, by the way. Can't take credit.
Spotted.
Well, you can, but we appreciate that you don't.
Yeah, I feel like 2 years ago. He wasn't infecting me. We're still gonna lose though.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I can't hit him from here.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Oh well, we'll get him next time.
Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
I'm pushing forward into the center.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
The hostiles have already started to make a dent. Be sure to stop them. We are halfway to defeat.
Target
All surface
acquired.
troops. Enemy forces are moments from victory.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
That's it. Back it up. The hostiles are taking control of the target.
Four
We'll
18
get
done,
that.
arrows down.
GG.
Those things happen. My heart is beating, as it should be. It's beating quickly, because that was a fight. Denard nodded approval. Good. I would expect no less from a committed warrior, especially a captain. However, you were unable to do so, and now I am presented with a rare opportunity. He smiled like the cat of his clan's name. You know I have the precise coordinates of your waiting jump ship, Quiaf. Danes responded. At least I know you will soon have those coordinates. It would be difficult to make use of that information, however. Denard glanced over at the impassive Thrace and raised an eyebrow. I told you so, he seemed to say, but Thrace and Danes both ignored the look. Neg, Captain, I can make very good use of that information. That is where you come in. Dane shifted uncomfortably in his chair. Denard's feral smile spread. Many of your critical files are coded. Quiaf? Af, Danes responded with a smile. And if my technicians are correct, those files are rigged to wipe themselves clean if not provided the proper passcode upon access. Quiaf? Af. Denard pursed his lips and nodded. He had suspected no less from a military vessel. The dropship's computer contained too much information to be left to possible capture. His technicians had already removed enough explosives to destroy the hardware 6 times over. Now all that remained were the locks on the software.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Overbride enraged.
Override engaged.
Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, MWO was under an attack, and I had lost me and I had put me and Qui-Gon Jinn to Dr. Federation in to maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response did not thrill us. They locked the door and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas and met Jar Jar held Bosnas. We took a bongo from the scene and we went to feet to see the queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found the boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and left his mommy goodbye. And kissed his mommy goodbye. Saying, soon I'm going to be a Jedi. Soon I'm going to be a Jedi. We finally got to Coruscant. The Jedi Council we knew would want to see how good the boy could be. We took him there and we told the tale. How his midi-chlorians were off the scale. And he might fulfill the prophecy. The council was impressed, of course. Could he bring balance to the force? They interviewed the kid, or training they forbid, because Yoda sensed in him much fear. And Qui-Gon said, now listen here. Just stick it in your pointy ear. I still will teach this boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy.
Something behind us, Delta 6.
We've destroyed target Alpha.
Don't forget to look behind you guys.
Maybe I'll get there someday later. Now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Dagger T.
Target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
You guys, Echo 6, get your fucking guns over here.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Don't push forward until you get to clear the other guys and Jack.
New target acquired.
Sorry.
I don't know why you guys are in Fox 5.
New target acquired.
Got a fleet on it, Delta 7.
New target acquired.
Delta 6, guys. Guys, Echo 5, come join.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Behind you guys.
New
Fucking
target
listen.
acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Torso critical
Target
damage.
spotted.
Left arm critical damage.
Middle, Echo 5, Echo 6.
New target acquired.
CT, Fox
Target
5.
destroyed. Heat level
One touch.
critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Fox 6, down low, behind you.
Target acquired.
Spotted.
Heat level critical.
The hostiles have already
New
started to make
target
a dent.
acquired.
Be sure to stop them.
Major torso critical damage. New target.
Gotta love it when those assaults just manage to get right up behind you, huh?
Gauss
We are halfway to defeat.
They'll be behind you.
To all surface troops, enemy forces are moments from victory.
Dun, dun, dun. I haven't been doing really good in the Kintaro. So, time to switch back out for something else, no? How about my medium pulse unchy? I will have your dropship, and I will use it to seize the waiting jump ship. There's nothing you can do about that. All that remains is the exact path to success. Denard leaned forward in his chair, elbows on his knees. You can either give me the information I need to access your coded files, or I will rip it from your mind. And do not deceive yourself. Our scientist Cass has developed drugs that can dredge up information from your brain that you didn't even know existed. Denard leaned back in the chair. Of course, the mind is all but destroyed by the process. You would live out your remaining days as a gibbering idiot. But you could not be sure of your information, countered Danes. The drug has a 76% success rate historically. 3 out of 4 is good enough for me. Denard replied. I could agree, then give you the wrong code, taunted Danes. The information would be lost, and nothing you could do about it. Denard nodded and leaned forward. Nothing except exact my revenge. First upon the MechWarrior. Then your crew members. Then the civilians of Courcheval. Rest assured, you would continue to be treated as a respected guest, but they would suffer tremendously because of you. Danes wanted to deny the truth of Denard's words, but the man's cold look left no room for doubt. Danes knew that the clansman was completely capable of committing the atrocities he alluded to without the least remorse. He might even enjoy it, Danes realized with a shiver. And if I agree to provide you the access codes, what happens then? Denard looked at Thrace. No matter what Dane said now, both elementals knew the dropship captain would cooperate fully. Neither one had doubted that Denard would eventually be able to sway the dropship captain, but the man had caved in much quicker than anticipated. Thrace was halfway convinced that she was along merely to rough up the crew members for Dane's benefit. Although she would have done so without a second thought, the warrior in her blanched at the prospect of assaulting anyone who could not fight back.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Overbride enraged.
Override engaged.
Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
That's why you have the override button, so you might have a chance to fire again before you explode.
Affirmative.
Stone Rhino, Fox 4 in the back. Hags.
assistance. Target spotted. Need assistance. Need assistance.
Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Right arm destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Center torso.
It would have been nice if any of the people had come with me. But why would they do that? We take you and the surviving crew members along with us, said Denard. That way, we have you as well as the codes. You might even be able to help us out once we're underway. Once we get to our destination, we drop you and your crew in the middle of nowhere and let you go. Denard spread his hands. You go your way, and I'll go mine. So, in return for the freedom of me and my crew, I hand you my dropship in the combined jump ship. Denard pondered the question. That is essentially our arrangement. Danes shifted in the chair and considered his rather limited options. He had already resigned himself to life as a bondsman. When the elementals had first captured him, he'd had no doubts about his fate. The thought of a life of slavery had been frightening, but he would gladly accept that over the label of traitor. The elemental's determination to capture the jump ship cast a whole new light on the situation, however. The clansman seemed fully willing to do whatever was necessary to achieve it. Danes knew he was just a tool to be used and tossed aside. If he accepted the offer, there was a chance he could make something happen, but he honestly had no idea what that could be. If he refused, other people were going to suffer. Can I think it over? He asked finally. Denard nodded solemnly. Of course, Captain. I will return here tomorrow, and we can discuss the situation. I'm sure the technicians working on your ship can find plenty to do until then. Denard stood and Danes tried to follow,
everybody.
but the elemental stopped him with a firm hand. No need to exert yourself, Captain. Diamond D, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you guys here with us. And why they didn't give you the shout out, I will never know. Hey, Not Naya, I just saw that you had popped in. Let's make sure that shout out goes through, shall we? Come on. How was your stream? Hopefully very good. Oh, and of course I put that into the wrong system. There we go. Is it going to do it now? Super Beast! Hey, yeah, I'm the one that you wanted. Hey, yeah, I'm the Super Beast. Fantastic. I will assume playing MechWarrior.
Going solo.
Yeah,
I'm on a roll.
yeah, yeah.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
But glad to hear that the game was good. Just having a chill, relaxing night tonight, reading some Battletech book, and playing a little bit of MechWarrior Online. There we go. In a world dominated by giant robots, one streamer's journey unfolds. Diamond D, a gaming enthusiast, pilots through the MechWarrior Online universe, facing challenges and making choices that shape his destiny. Will he conquer the battlefield in Thursday Mech Attack, or embrace the chaos of Wacky Wednesday Mech Mania? Tune in to witness the epic saga unfold, where every match is a new chapter. See, I do like MechWarrior Online, but they've been killing me recently with some of the additions that they've made, some of the changes that they've made. I'm a wild non-fan of the what I call the pay-to-win mechs, the legendary bull sharks that they've thrown in here. I don't like them. I don't like the fact that there's a weapon that you can only get by paying for it. But overall, I like the game. I enjoy it. I have myself a little bit of fun.
Target acquired.
Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? See if I can get myself in a spot to be able to see. Like I said, for me, it's not even that the weapons are that good or whatever else. It's that they have never before added in a weapon system that requires you to pay cash in order to be able to get it. And I don't like it.
Target spotted.
Lemonade, watch out, there's a Gosszilla over there.
Where?
Golf 8 area. He's watching the corner of me.
Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
Oh!
Target spotted.
We got some of their attention turned this way. Go, go, Godzilla. Yeah, see, and again, that's my issue with it. New followers, thank you on in. A Misty Diamond. Go, go, Godzilla Racer.
New target acquired.
They had started to add in the mechs that were, pay only. But the mechs had to use the same weapons as everybody else. When they started changing that to be... When they started changing that to be where there were some weapons that you could only get by paying, that's where I have an issue. Run away! Run away! We brought a lot of them over to the H5, H6 area, guys. Let's see. Take a moment. Misty Diamond, thank you for following. Big Rat 51G, thank you for following. Appreciate you.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
See, I went over there to fire from over there and had others come in to play with me, which brought even more attention that way. Guys, multiples coming in from Hotel 5 towards the hill.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
G5, there's like 3 of them on.
New target acquired.
Yeah, that Cougar is not going to survive this. And our team all rolled away from here. And they're all under freaking ECM, so I can't target them. Well, they didn't continue to come this way. I figured they were going to swing over and hit our base at this point. But it doesn't look like they are. Probably don't feel like they need to.
Target acquired.
And I would probably not disagree with them. Being that I'm the last one left alive. You can't target a frickin' one of them.
New target acquired. New target acquired. UAV activated. Incoming missile. Introducing critical damage. Incoming missile.
And I'm fucking stuck. Flat out stuck. I was hitting the W key that entire time.
GG's.
And not moving. If those rat bastards hadn't followed me over there. Go, go, Godzilla Racer. Godzilla's on the run. Alright, back to our reading. No need to exert yourself, Captain. I can see myself out. Denard turned without a second look at the dropship captain, flashing a sly smile at Thrace as he walked past. Thrace remained impassive as Denard walked out. With a nod to Captain Danes, she turned and followed her commander out of the room. Denard's plan seems to be going perfectly, she thought. If his evening meeting with Star Colonel Bondin of the Cavaliers went as well, how could his plan fail? 27. Courchevel System, Novicat Occupation Zone, 30 July 3057. The meeting with the leaders of the resistance movement was every bit as discouraging as Rose feared it would be. As he suspected, they were more concerned with keeping their location hidden and their forces safe than they were in stopping the Novicats from using the captured dropship. Only Sho Sa Cantrell was willing to argue for Rose's cause, and she was overruled by the political leaders who made up the council. They all agreed that the capture of the Tracy K represented a serious threat to the Combine, but because it did not directly affect Courcheval, they were unwilling to stick their necks out too far. It was the typical kind of short-sighted thinking that Rose had encountered among politicians all his life. He managed to keep his temper with help from his sister, who offered a few carefully chosen words on the side. In the end, all Rose was able to win was the guerrillas' agreement to repair the Blackthorn mechs to the extent possible, and then let the Thorns go on their way. Even that was a major concession from the Resistance leadership, Rhiannon pointed out, considering that the Blackthorns now knew the location of their headquarters. If one of the Blackthorn pilots were ever captured by the Nova Cats, the entire Resistance would be in jeopardy. Rose was not inclined to agree with his sister's optimistic attitude, but he did allow that the repair of the battle mechs was a significant concession. Although few of the surviving mechs had suffered internals, nearly every Blackthorn mech had some armor damage. Glitch. What glitch? Oh, yeah, me getting stuck on the train? Ah, you gotta love it. PGI for the win.
Online. Weapons online.
I was thinking, was there a glitch while I was reading? Nah. Overbride enraged. They've got it. Wait, but we've got a super assault. 200-ton mech. Come on!
There, that's his tag. It's not that they're overweight.
I know, but I just wanted the super assault.
Need assistance?
Target
Need
acquired.
assistance? Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
C4. D4.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Need assistance? Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Come over to me, please.
25%.
Copy,
Okay,
copy.
we got big push heading for Bravo 4.
Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. 0%. Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Damn it, fell too far.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired. Right torso critical damage. UAV activated.
P4 damage.
Fuel at 25%. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Ammo destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Fuel at 0%. Fuel at 25%. Right leg critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
Fuel at 25%. Heat level critical. Fuel at 0%. Ammo at 25%. Warning incoming. Right leg destroyed. Warning incoming missile. New target acquired.
How the hell can that cougar have so much? Thanks, Simon D. I appreciate your stopping by. Have a good rest. How that cougar has so much freaking LRM ability.
New target acquired.
This guy's taking too long to aim.
The bushwhacker in C4.
Need assistance.
I have no weapons.
Target acquired. Warning incoming missile. Warning incoming missile.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Incoming missile. New target acquired. Warning incoming.
I mean, that Nova Cat obviously has a whole bunch of it.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Center torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
C4.
Warning incoming missile. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Critical.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
I mean, with LRM 40 and a tag,
Acquired.
he can't have that much ammo on there.
Target spotted.
least you wouldn't think so.
New target acquired.
We've held the zone for 25%.
Pushing B4.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I'm guessing he's got to be pretty much out of ammo at this point. And getting beat the hell out of.
Target spotted.
Victory is within our grasp. Taken the target. We are victorious in battle.
One killing blow, 5 kill assists, 1 solo, 2 KMDDs. 577 done, 411 taken, arrows up. Back in their temporary quarters, Rose led the company in a short service to honor the memory of O'Shea and Podol. Although he had known O'Shea well, Rose stumbled when it came to talking about Greta Podell, whose acquaintance had been so brief. Kitten jumped in, however, and told the other Thorns what she knew about her. Rose was initially surprised at the depth of emotion Kitten expressed, but by the end of her short eulogy, Rose realized that the two had shared a deep kinship. The next 2 days passed quietly for the Thorns. Rose reflected on the company's options, while Esmeralda and Hogg led work teams in repairing the battle mechs. Showsaw Cantrell spent a lot of time with the Blackthorns, providing them with additional information on the situation on Courcheval and on the Nova Cats in general. The Blackthorns learned the local names for the unknown battle mechs they had fought earlier. Many of the second-line clan mechs were simply refitted versions of standard Inner Sphere models and therefore bore the same name. The rifleman look-alike was called the Galahad. The giant mech Rose and Bell had fought was a behemoth. To Rose's dismay, he discovered that the garrison cluster had no less than 3 of the giants, maybe more. Even though the mechs were considered only second class, Rose had learned a healthy respect for the monsters. By the end of the second day, Rose had come to the inescapable conclusion that the Blackthorns would have to either capture or destroy the Tracy K. All that remained was to discover a method for accomplishing this feat. Mayoto had assumed that fact from the start, but it was only after lengthy consideration that Rose and the rest of the Blackthorns became convinced. Resistance scouts had managed to sneak close to the campsite that had sprung up around the downed dropship, and they returned with additional information for Rose to consider. Cantrell offered some insight as well.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged. On the evening of the Blackthorn's second day in the caverns, she arrived with unexpected news.
Override engaged.
And now I am overridden with joy, love, and good feelings for everybody. Except for pay-to-win mechs. Those bastards. Pay-to-win mechs are my current soapbox. What can I say? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it precious?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target spotted.
It looks like I knocked the Shadow Cat off of there. Not that he will necessarily stay off of there, but...
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Foxtrot Apache down here, Delta 4.
Target spotted.
New
Push hard
target
in
acquired.
Charlie 5.
Oh shit, assault's coming down from Charlie 5 high.
New target
They have mechs on the
acquired.
opposite side of the map. They have to be vigilant.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
Target spotted.
Ammo destroyed. Weapon destroyed.
Well, that was nice.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's reversed.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Ammo at 25%. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV activated. Target destroyed.
Go ahead, focus on me. See how that fares for you in the long run. 0 killing blows, 9 kill assists, 1 KMDD, 426 done, 242 taken with arrows up. Take a look at these, she said, dropping a stack of hollow picks on the table in front of Rose and Rhiannon. That's Dane's, exclaimed Rhea, glancing quickly at the top picture. Rose confirmed it. The image clearly showed Danes being led into a dropship. It didn't take much imagination to figure out where he had been taken. Is he still there? Asked Rose as he picked up the stack. Kentrell shook her head. No, she said. He stayed around for about an hour and then was escorted off the ship. Rose nodded absently as he scanned the hollows. He'd seen enough of the type over his career to recognize several things about the photos. They had obviously been taken with a high-powered zoom lens. That made sense, given the security around the dropship site and the surrounding terrain. The photos had been taken with a military-grade lens designed for just such a purpose. The quality was very good, but the depth of field was typically bad. The pictures showed Danes in a series of poses, the result of a high-speed film advance. "Your scouts do good work," said Rose as he passed the photos to Rhiannon. Kentrell beamed. "Trained them myself," she smiled wider. "Of course, they've got a thing or two to learn, but they manage." "How did Danes get to the crash site?" Rose asked. "VTOL. The Cats have set up a small landing pad to the north of the crash site. You probably know that the clans don't use vehicles in combat roles, but they do have several different support vehicles at their base." "He doesn't appear to be in such good shape," observed Rhea. "Neither is his ship, but both are getting fixed, thanks to Clan Novacat," replied Cantrell. She paused and waited for Rose to finish staring at the pictures. "Is there a chance he'd work for the Cats?" Rose nodded. "I doubt he'd do so for personal gain, but if they had something over him, he'd probably do whatever they asked, especially if they were holding his crew."
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Clan command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
"I will cut down all enemies that get in my way." "Because isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Listen, listen 5 minutes old."
Target acquired. Target acquired.
Left side, you've got an Aletha coming your way.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%.
See if I can get a good beat on one of these fire moths.
New target acquired.
We have a whole push in Echo 3.
New target acquired. New target acquired. UAV activated. Fuel at 25%. Right torso critical damage. Center torso critical damage.
When are people going to learn to stay in one spot and stop fucking rotating all over the map? Is it today or is it when the game dies? I'm just curious. I went over there. All of our team was over that side. Suddenly their people showed up and we all rotated away from them. Because that made a lot of sense. Fucking people. Swear to God. Sometimes they just make no sense to me. They just run from whatever happens to be in front of them. Rose and Cantrell shared a knowing look. As commanders, both of them placed the safety of their men before their own personal interests. It was one of the attributes of a good commander. It was also a problem, especially now. That doesn't sound good, Cantrell finally offered. Rose agreed. Mayoto's notion that the clans might use the Tracy K against the Draconis Combine was scary enough, but to have Danes actually working for the Nova Cats would really complicate matters. Any idea where he's being held? Asked Rhea as she continued to scan the pictures. I can't say for sure, but I'd imagine he's at the garrison base. There are quite a few buildings there, however, so I don't think that info will do you much good. Who's that? Asked Rhea, pointing to a woman who was in every picture of Dane's. Cantrell frowned at the top picture, then thumbed through the stack looking for one that gave her a better view. She finally found what she was looking for.
Reactor online.
Barbet! It's being held in my pants. Being held in my pants. Override engaged. Why? Why do people have to run from the enemy? Don't they know that sometimes in our lives we all have pain? We all have sorrow. I mean, I'm going to bed. All right, buddy Corbett. Thank you. Only good thing on the tube is me. I understand. That's the way it always is. I'm the only good thing on the tube. But thank you, Bunny Cobra. I appreciate your being here with me for a while tonight.
Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
See, my lasers go nicely through.
Target spotted.
All right, Barbet. I guess no raiding you tonight. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. I hope you saw that I gave you some Bezos money, even if it didn't tell you so yet, because I did it when you were offline.
Target spotted.
But I figured you needed some Bezos money. Because who doesn't need Bezos money?
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
UAV activated.
Target spotted.
Oh, why did I start moving forward?
New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Left arm critical damage. Left torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed. Override shut down.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired.
That tells you how weak I was at that point. I mean, going toe-to-toe with a stalker will, kind of take it out of you a little bit.
That stalker's wide open in the back.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Destroyed. New target acquired.
We're looking good at the moment, but it's still close.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
My little urban mech had the sweetest smile. Dear little urban mech, won't you stay a while? You and I will settle down in a cottage built for two. Oh, dear little urban mech, sweet little urban mech, I love you.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, we should have this. They've got one blood asp left. And he was below 50% last, or he was just above 50% last I saw. But I'm sure he's taken some hits since then.
Target destroyed.
Good job. Good job.
Good game, everybody.
I'll take a 12-10 any day of the week.
Yeah, it was actually a good game versus 12-0 wipeouts.
I got arrows up. I didn't expect that. 3-15 done, 3-12 taken. It's only because we won. Star Captain Thrace. She's the garrison commander's right-hand man. Pardon the gender reference. Big woman, commented Rose. Or big woman, commented Rose. Epic is more like it, corrected his sister. She's huge, and I'm not talking just height. I mean, she makes Hog look like a pipsqueak. Somebody mention me? Asked Hog as he entered the room. Rhea blushed. Just by reference, said Rose. Hog walked up to the table and looked at the pictures over Rhea's shoulders. Rhea pointed at Thrace and Hog whistled. Now that is a whole lot of woman, he said with a slowly spreading smile. She probably outweighs you by 40 pounds, and she looks every bit as strong, commented Rose. Hog just laughed. More to appreciate, Captain. He turned to Cantrell. What's she like? Well, I don't have to tell you that she's an elemental. She sees to most of the detail work involving the garrison cluster here on Courchevel. Her boss, Star Colonel Devad Devereaux, is the planet Big Shot. He's an elemental too. They're both war heroes of some repute, but I'm not sure exactly why. By all reports, she's capable, smart, and someone you'd rather not cross.
Reactor online. Sensors.
Yeah, you think?
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Overbride enraged.
We all go left side F4, go up the hill, take the overwatch so we can shoot down. Left side F4.
Hey, Delta, MechNut.
Echo 8 heard.
I mean, I'll go that way, but I have no range.
We don't need it. They'll be there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Meet us, Echo 3.
Target acquired.
Yeah, get up that hill as quick as you can.
Yeah, I'll fight him off. 5 MechLore, Echo 3. Phoenix Hawk. Couple of those, push back up.
New target acquired.
Gonna run into them, Echo 4.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Why are you stopping at the top of the hill?
Keep moving, keep moving.
Just artillery.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. To F2, to F2.
Warning, incoming missile.
So, Echo 2, there's an assault, I think.
No, he just dropped.
Jump
Left side, top is clear.
Alright, we can shoot down.
Yeah, the assault's down in Echo 3.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Direwolf alone back here in the rear near spawn.
Yeah, you're on your own for that one right now, bud.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Some light want to help him kill that direwolf since the direwolf is isolated?
Wait, the direwolf?
Yeah. E2.
On it. I think there's 4 mechs down there actually, 4 assaults.
He's right here at the bottom of the ramp spotted.
Yeah, come.
I'm gonna get around behind him.
Target spotted.
Yeah.
Ooh, headshot, nice.
There's 2 assaults. Well, there's a Centurion, Wolf.
New target acquired.
I got this insurance. Need to get.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright.
Yeah, really screw them up.
Push out. Echo 3 had the assault. Push back up.
5%. Fuel at 0%.
Ah, my legs!
Got an Irving here. D2.
At 25%.
A Phoenix Hawk.
Warning, incoming missile.
Right leg on the Irby.
Warning, incoming missile.
Nice shot.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Just letting them keep on firing.
Destroyed. New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Target destroyed.
Been dodging this thing the whole goddamn game.
Right arm critical damage. Target destroyed. New target
Lima.
acquired.
Echo 3. Missile.
New
Blood
target
ass.
acquired.
Bunch in F3.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Walk around the back alley.
Destroyed.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Good match, all.
Good job. Okay, thanks for going up.
Oh, 601! I have to screenshot that. You always have to screenshot if you get the 601. Believe me, said Hogg. I only want to get on her good side. Rhiannon blushed anew, and Hogg laughed. Her presence in all these pictures does mean something, said Cantrell. She's Denard's top aide. If he assigned her to babysit Danes, you can bet it because he thinks Danes is important, at least in the short run. That gives us more to consider, all right, agreed Rose. Have your scouts got any idea how close they are to finishing with the dropship? Well, that's the weird part, said Cantrell. In most cases, I'd expect the cats to strip the ship of all important computer information, then set the whole ship on fire, figuratively speaking. They are pretty contemptuous of inner sphere technology, agreed Rhiannon. Believe me, continued Cantrell, if what I've seen is true, the words inner sphere and technology are mutually exclusive as far as the Novacats are concerned. Still, they seem to be spending the time and resources to actually repair the ship. Rhea looked gravely at her brother. Which pretty well confirms Chui Mayoto's fears. The exterior work is almost done, said Cantrell. I don't have an exact time, but the last reports tag completion for later today. Who knows what's going on inside that ship? All right, Rose said. I'm willing to assume the Novacats are planning to use the Tracy K to return to Walcott and cause some major damage. That means we've got to stop them before they lift off from Courchevel. Once they're in the air, the Curitas won't know they're around until the Novacats open fire. Plus, they're taking our ride home, added Hogg. Rose exchanged looks with his sister. Hogg's point was equally important. Time is not critical until they actually start loading the ship. Once they begin the loading process, we've got a couple of hours until they're out of reach. Hogg, round up the team and have them in this room in 60 minutes. Rose collected the pictures and handed them back to Cantrell. Shosa, I need to talk to your superiors as soon as possible. Right now, as a matter of fact. I know they don't think stopping that dropship is any of their concern, but the fact of the matter is, it is. You've got to make them understand and accept that. Cantrell left the room with Rose close on her heels. Hogg smiled at Rhea and slapped her on the shoulder before he turned away and headed back to where most of the Blackthorns were currently working in the main cavern. Knowing what Rose would need when he returned, Rhea began to construct a diagram of the crash site based on the photos and verbal reports collected from Cantrell's scouts. On the surface, the job didn't seem very demanding, but the lack of information and the compressed time schedule made the process nerve-wracking.
Reactor online.
Here I come to save the day.
All systems nominal.
Override engaged.
Override engaged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
I would expect them to move for a 3-line push. And we'll find out in a moment if I'm right. Could be, could be. Being that I'm seeing no movement on that side, I'm guessing a 3-line push.
Target acquired.
Roger that.
Yep, looks like they are definitely moving for a primary 3-line push.
New target acquired.
Beta is down.
Target's in Delta 3.
One's up on top of Delta 4.
Right behind me, Benby.
I see LRMs coming from Delta 5.
New target acquired. UAV activated.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
They're pushing hard from behind.
A lightning behind me.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Fuel at 25%. Left arm destroyed. Fuel at 0%. Left torso critical damage.
Fuck me.
Left torso destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Target spotted.
Destroyed.
Target spotted.
I took Hotel's arm off. Kill him.
Major torso critical damage.
She started with the physical layout. A Union-class dropship was designed to land on 4 stout legs. The spheroid craft usually took a severe beating in a forced landing because it couldn't be sure to land vertically. From what Rhiannon could tell, it looked like the Tracy K had come in for the final landing with a high degree of drift. That meant she was moving horizontally rather than coming down for a perfect vertical landing. The dropship must have hit, and bounced again before coming to a stop. When the ship first hit, the legs would have absorbed the impact not countered by the thrust of the engines, but the northernmost leg had failed completely. That was probably the one damaged and supposedly repaired on Walcott. The second bounce tore the foot off the moorings of the easternmost leg. The giant landing pad had not been sheared away, however, which was probably what had saved the ship from tumbling over when it hit the ground for the third time. The Tracy K had finally come to rest after digging a 30-meter furrow from the southwest to the northeast. The final set-down finished the job on the eastern leg, ripping the foot away completely, but not before the leg absorbed enough of the landing to keep the ship upright. The northern leg collapsed, but a broken spar became wedged in the primary joint, effectively locking it in place. The ship would have suffered severe metal fatigue over the entire surface and superstructure, but, depending on the internal damage, it should be able to fly again. The clans had built a small encampment around the ship, erecting several temporary buildings to the northeast, closest to the major damage. Reports indicated that the buildings contained power tools and the machinery needed to repair the landing legs of the dropship, as well as maintain the portable equipment. To the west, the workers had erected a small tent city. The structures were basic, but they provided the workers protection from the elements and had been put up in less than one morning. A small mess tent had been placed to the south, and a large supply tent was located on the north. Next to the supply tent was a temporary building probably used by the technicians as an administrative center. The Novacats must have had this entire encampment packed away for just such an emergency, thought Rhiannon. The small encampment had gone up too fast, even for people with the clan's military efficiency, for it to have been simply pieced together. The crash site was protected by an ad hoc star of 4 battle mechs and 5 elementals. Not a standard clan formation, but the 14th garrison didn't seem to fit the standard clan mold. The elementals normally stayed close to the base and assisted with heavy lifting as necessary, while the 4 battle mechs swept the perimeter with military precision each day. Though the mechs never followed the same route twice, their search area was almost always identical. As the crash site was on a broad plain, there wasn't much need for additional security. The defenders had little fear of any hostile force arriving before they had a chance to react to the situation. Although the Blackthorns could overwhelm the Novacat star, the Courcheval resistance fighters hadn't the capability to even damage them. Rhea doubted that the encampment had been set up to protect against the Blackthorns, but that was exactly what it was going to have to do. She set the map in the center of the table and collected markers for the defenders. Small stones became the elementals and larger stones the clan battle mechs. Crossing to the bunk, she pulled out her duffel and extracted a small bag of coins. Spreading the coins out on the table, she marked them with the first name of each mech warrior in the unit. She'd just finished marking Kitten when Hog arrived with the first group of warriors. Within moments, her brother had joined them. He looked at the map with obvious approval, then gave his sister an appreciative smile. "All right, Blackthorns, let's get to it. We've got a dropship to capture." End. that will be the end of our reading for this evening, which also means that this is going to be my last match of the evening. Ah, no. Sir Arminius, why do you leave us? Ba 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 da bow pow pow ba ba bow ba da 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 do do bow ba do ba 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 da bow 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 ba da bow